Sagittarius, welcome into your reading. Thank you so much for coming in. In this reading, I've got two separate things that I'm going to be going into. First of all, I'm going to be allowing you to test your intuition. Second of all, you have an extra bonus part of this reading. I'm going to be adding in a little pick a card for you that's going to be about something that's not going to be coming up in this part of the reading. So whatever I'm going to be reading about in the reading, there's going to be an extra pick a card for you with an extra message. So stick around for that. I'll do it right at the end of the reading for you, Saggy. If you have been here before in my channel, thank you so much for returning. It means so much to me. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, the views as well that you give me. Thank you so much. If you have given super thanks to this channel, and even others as well who give donations. Somebody gave me an amazing donation like of 11 into my PayPal. Thank you so much. Whenever I do see the super thanks and the donations coming in, I always send blessings out to you guys. You know, whatever you send out, you must receive back ×3. So that is wonderful. All the donations I do get go into new tarot decks that we use on the channel. So I'm going to be testing your intuition in this reading. So if you've been here before, you know that. If it's your first time you're here, welcome. My name is Deborah. Thank you for coming into the channel. I use a pendulum in the reading, only in the beginning. And I allow your spirit guides or your spiritual team, which is ancestors, angels, and spirit guides, to choose their own oracle decks. But I also allow you to choose oracle decks as well. So you choose oracle decks, and you're going to see how many of the oracle decks that you choose is going to match with your spirit guides as well. And that's how you're going to test your connection to them. Are you connected? Are you or even if it's like you get 1 out of 3, it literally means whatever deck you've chosen, it is a very important message for you. But even if you don't get even 1, do not fret, because that means something as well. But let's get into the selection part of the reading. And remember, if you do not want to go through the selection part of the reading, timestamps below in the description box, and you can go straight into the main part of the reading for yourself. Sagittarius, welcome into the selection part of the reading. If you've been here before, you know how this goes. You're going to be choosing 3 different decks, and then I'm going to use the pendulum, and your spirit guides are going to choose 3 different decks, and we're going to see how many of the decks you guys are getting right. Sometimes people are getting all 3, 2, 1, and even if you don't get 1 right, that is also a connection to spirit guides. So don't feel like it's not. It is actually you already receiving information with regards to them communicating with you at this moment, letting you know that there is something that you don't know about in your world that they want to tell you. And let me name the decks for you. So we got Moonology here. We got Angels and Ancestors. We got the Fairy Oracle, Spirit Animal Oracle, Angel Answers. We've got Psychic Tarot of the Heart and Sacred Traveler Oracle. Okay, so if you already know what decks you're going to choose, you can just skip a few little steps ahead in the video by tapping the little side button that's 10 seconds forward. And if you're not sure, you're a little bit confused, I will do a little breathing with you. It'll just open you up, and I will ask your spirit guides to connect with you and your spiritual energy to connect with them. So let's take a first deep breath in. At the top of your breath, just hold it there for a second or 2 and release that energy. Second deep breath in. At the top of your breath, please imagine a very bright white light that shines out the top of your head. It is connecting you to the universe and the spiritual world as well. Release that energy. Second or third deep breath in. At the top of your breath, I ask your spirit guides to connect with you now. I ask that you open up as well, so that you can receive the communication, and that the 2 of you, or even maybe the 2 or 3 of you, can work together. Release the energy. Go ahead and choose the 3 decks. Pause if you have to. Let's see what decks your spirit guides will choose for you this time, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on in your world here. So first of all, we have got... I've noticed one of my candles just went out. Did you see that? I wonder what that means. We've got the Fairy Oracle that has been chosen for you. I'm not surprised, Sagittarius. Let's have a look and see the second deck for Sagittarius. What do we need to know at this time with regards to your world, and what message needs to come through for you? And remember, I'm going to be having that little bonus reading for you guys just at the end of your reading, so stick around for that as well. You're going to be doing almost like a pick a card reading. It will be something very different, very separate from what you're currently what the reading is about. Okay, so we've got the Angel Answers coming in for you. 2 beautiful pink decks. Let's see what the third deck is for Sagittarius out there. Let's have a look. Sagittarius, where is the message for Sagittarius? that we need to be receiving at this time. Okay, so that is determined. I love the way that is swinging. We've got ancestors and angels oracle deck. I haven't had this one for a long time for you, Saggy, so I'm really curious to see. Perhaps you will have a passed on loved one coming in for you as well. So let's see what's going on with that. There we go, Saggy. We are done with the pendulum. Let's put that down. Let's get into the main part of this reading. And remember, even during the reading, you know, I like to change camera perspective, and we have a look at what it looks like from the top as well with regards to the cards laying out. Your choices today, or your spirit guide choices today, is Fairy Oracle. Beautiful deck. A lot of pink for you, Sagittarius. We got Angel Answers, and we got another angel deck as well, which is actually angels and ancestors. So the ancestor energy coming in here can be a passed on loved one, can be somebody that you know, but it can also be somebody that is further down in your family lineage in some kind of way. So let's get into your reading, Saggy. What is the message that you need to be receiving at this moment from your spiritual team? What is it that they need you to know at this time? And remember, Sagittarius, like I said before, my readings are timeless. Whenever you do receive it, it is meant for you to get that reading, to get this reading, whenever it is received by you or sent to you, delivered to you. Okay, so let's see what the first card is coming in here. We have got life energy. Oh, I love it. And more pink. Did you see yellow and pink? I love this. This is the combination of these two colors are so beautiful. I think I must make my daughter's bedroom this color. I'm just saying. But yeah, life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. It's about time, Sagittarius. I'm just saying. She reminds you to shine your light, to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Okay, I'm going to read something again. Something stopped me. First of all, two things with regards to this card. The sunshine, the fairy of sunshine brings a lot of life-giving energy. I kind of feel like energy is what Sagittarius needs right now. I'm picking up from different people. She reminds you to share your light, to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. There's some sort of healing taking place here in your, that sentence just got me, it touched me, I felt it, the energy here. It's like there's something that needs to be healed here. So we're going to see what this is. Let's get an angel answers. Angels, answer us, please. What is this life energy? And what is this healing that needs to take place? And sometimes when we're going through a healing or we're going through the releasing of energy in some kind of way, we can become very tired and be very lacking in energy. Also, sometimes when we are releasing something from ourselves, maybe we're releasing a karmic cycle or we're releasing something very important from our energy, we can also find that we get very tired. It's a process of releasing something from us. So let's have a look and see what this is about. It is up to you. It is up to you. So something has been put onto your shoulders here, Sagittarius. It's like this angel is pointing at you. It's something that you yourself either have taken on yourself, or you're holding the responsibility for something, or you are responsible for something, or you're carrying something. This is very interesting. Why is it up to Sagittarius? Let's have a look and see. Angels and ancestors, what's going on here for my, now I'm dropping so many cards. What is going on here for my Sagittarius out here? Something is needing healing, but it's up to you that you bring in this healing. That card flipped, so I'm going to go with it. Okay, the way it flipped. Shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. Transform and unveil your gifts. This is a very interesting reading. I got a feeling, honestly, Saggy, I feel that there's a bit more going on here in this reading that I'm picking up on at the moment. And there's a vibe coming through here with regards to transforming something. So you do have an ancestor that's coming in here. This is a male ancestor. And you literally got, I feel like you got like a feminine energy with regards to a spirit guide, okay? You got an ancestor coming in here from quite far back. And you're transforming something here. It's up to you to transform something that you have been carrying. but it's got to do with your ancestor. It's got to do with your family. This is a deep reading, guys. It's a very important message here. And if you're in my reading right now, there's something that you've been given, that's been passed down from you. It hasn't been passed down. It's been in your family quite far back already. It's a weight that you've been given and that you've been carrying on your shoulders. And I feel like you might have healed this for yourself and your family. We need to get into the main part of the reading. Let's get in here and see what's going to come up with the tarot cards. You might be breaking generational karma here. Oh my goodness. And I just saw something else here as well. Transform and unveil your gifts. If you are working on, I will see what cards come up. We need to see cards like the Justice card, Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, even the Eight of Pentacles. If we start picking, even the Death cards, stuff like those transformational cards. If you have broken generational karma that has been, it was up to you. It's like you and your ancestors actually chose to do this. That means you carried something very, very heavy in your life. And if you're going to break generational karma, you affect yourself. You affect all those who have come before you. You can have an effect on the past. Do you know that? You can affect people who lived hundreds of years before you if you change your energy. Do you know you can do that? You can change the past, by the way. Yeah. And that's what changes you. And it will also change whoever comes after you, meaning your children, but also your brothers and sisters' children, things like that. Okay. So, and you do get a gift from the universe. So this is a big reading. I want to see what's going on here for you. Let's have a look and see. So we've got the life energy over here. We got it's up to you and the shapeshifter. And I feel like there's a gift coming in here. For me, I got this feeling because of this energy that I'm picking up from an ancestor from yours. But I feel like this ancestor is like a male ancestor. But in this energy, they seem very young. So it's almost as if they're showing themselves to me when they were a young person. I feel like they've got a lot of energy, maybe where you don't have a lot of energy here. It may be somebody that you know, but it can also be somebody a little bit further back in your family. With regards to this energy, I do feel like you agreed with this specific ancestor to carry something and to help release this energy. This was taken on by you on a soul level. I feel like it comes in because you wanted to change like almost the history or the future of your family lineage together with this ancestor over here. You do have everything inside of you to be able to break whatever this karma is, which means that in some kind of way here, you have to almost like transform your life in such a way that the history and the future, or transform you and the energy that you may be carrying from something in your family into something that is so different that it changes the future for you and everybody else after you. So let's see what comes in here. We have got the Seven of Air. There it is. The Seven of Air. I thought there was something strange going on here. We have got the Six of Air. Wow. That means you're breaking something. You're already moving away from this. You've already done it. Let's have a look. Wheel of Fortune. I had a feeling that was actually going to come in there. I actually said that there could be a Wheel of Fortune in your reading. It could be attached to what you are meant to be doing. That's why it's up to you, okay? We have got the Three of Air. That is very, very good energy. This is blessings. This is the opening up of your world, all right? What else do we have here? Transformation. I just said there could be transformation in your world. Transformation is the Death card in the original tarot. You need to transform the energy that you are carrying. And in transforming the energy, it is the actual changing of you, changing of the energy that you are carrying that is going to change things for you and for the others in your family moving forward. The Four of Fire, a new cycle. That is very, very good. A celebration as well. What else do we have coming in? The Justice. I knew it. I knew there is something karmic going on in this reading. It's too much. The three cards that, or I even mentioned Judgment as well, but we've got the Wheel of Fortune, we got the Justice and the Death card. I mentioned all of those cards in this reading, and I can see with the Seven of Air, that is a repetitive negative cycle, okay? But it's not just you. It's been carried from generation to generation, all right? Maybe others before you. Eight of Pentacles, beautiful. Maybe others before you have tried to do this, okay? So, and you're going to be the one to do it. The Page of Air. Wow. For some of you, this is your great-great-grandfather, okay? Or your grandfather before you. The Five of Water. Wow, guys. You carried something here. The Ace of Earth. And you're going to be given a gift. I can see what the gift is already with the Ace of Earth. And the Strength card. Look at you. There's your gift. This is your gift. This is what you're going to be given here. It starts from this energy, but this is the gift that you're going to be given. And it comes together with this transformation. Wait, shapeshifter. No way. Transform and unveil your gift. Oh, this is crazy. This reading, Saggy. I said this is your gift. The Ace of Earth with the Strength card. Leo coming in here. And this new Four of Wands, this is a new cycle, a new beginning, you know, the releasing of something old and something new coming in here. And this is the when you transform, a new beginning will come in, and this is the gift that you will receive. This reading, Saggy, is blowing my mind. Let's get into this. Wow. Saggy, when I was just changing the camera, I was sitting here and I just went like, wow, for real. This is like this reading, it's just unbelievable. Sagittarius, if you are in this reading and you are here, because I know the people that get attracted to my channel, they get attracted to a channel that's something like Hedge Witch or a bit esoteric more than usual, you know what I mean? You're a specific kind of human being, okay? And I think you know it already. And you have been, I don't know if you realize this, especially if you're watching this one, you've been carrying generational karma. Sometimes people call it, I don't actually use this word because even though I'm a Hedge Witch and we know about these kinds of things, but I don't like to put it in my mind. You know, words have a power over you. So it's something that I don't want to say. I'm just going to mention it once. It can be called like a generational curse, okay? I don't like to use that word because we control our own reality by what words play around in our mind. So if you start carrying words like that in your mind, you can create something that yourself create the problem, which it could be really be releasing from you. I feel like I'm going to call it karma. It does happen. Sometimes things have occurred. We may have an ancestor somewhere way back, okay, that did something, not necessarily to somebody else, which it can happen that way. You can have an ancestor who was just like, what were you thinking? They crossed somebody, they should have done something they shouldn't have done, and literally something was put on to them and the rest of their family. It does happen. We come from wild times, guys. If you think the time we're living in now is bad, you should go back 500 years. Go live in the medieval times and then you'll know what scary is. You know what I mean? We're pretty cool right now. We're complaining about stuff that we don't know nothing about. Literally, I see also generational karma. Okay, it doesn't have to be somebody who did something. I mean, generational karma can come from a person who made a really big mistake or did something really bad, and people's hatred towards them can put something onto them, and even for the rest of their family. It is also sometimes something that they did that was such a wrong thing, that they made the wrong choices, wrong decisions, and it hurt them individually. Not somebody else. It hurt that person individually, and they felt as if their own life was worthless. They felt as if they were cursed, but they were not. It was just how they were feeling about themselves, and they inadvertently did it to themselves, and it did pass on. You know, people sometimes say, so, oh, our family are such losers, our family is such bad people. You see, that words that come out like that can literally do something to the rest of your family. And I feel like whatever this is, it can be different for everybody. I mean, yes, you may have crossed somebody they shouldn't have crossed, who knows how to do these things. I mean, and they did something, but it's been broken by you. You have been chosen. It is up to you. You didn't get chosen, honestly. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, you know, you got the short straw, go. You know what I mean? No, you chose to do this. You knew that you could. That means I know all of you guys who come into the channel, old souls, very spiritual people, a lot of star seeds as well are watching my channel. Even witches like me, shamanic people as well with past lives. A lot of you have past lives that were you, and interestingly enough, we do have a shaman here as well, like a shapeshifter energy. And this is Native American. So I feel as if a lot of you in a past life, you could have been spiritual people already. One thing I know, especially with like witches, I don't know if other witches know this, once a witch, always a witch, okay? So all the witches that were born, we just got born again, you know what I mean? We just get born again, a witch again and again, every single time. And it happens, the same thing happens almost with like shamanic people as well. They're born into it, they'll be born into it again and again. So a lot of you are watching, you carry that energy, and that is why you decided to do this, because you've got spiritual wisdom with the inside of you already, okay? So yeah, is the karma, and it has been cycling. It's so interesting that this is a cycle of negativity that has been repeating from great-grandfather, great-great-great-father, grandfather, you know, father, son, and to maybe grandson even. And this is another cycle as well, which is the Four of Wands, which is a beautiful cycle of family coming together and celebrating the beginning of another kind of energy. And they lie on the sides of this reading, the beginning and the ending, where you coming from, where you going. It's a beautiful reading, guys. It's a very unusual reading, really. The Seven of Swords comes in here. Next to it comes the Six of Air. You're already moving away from it. And this could be why they're mentioning life energy coming in here. You might have been feeling like you're tired, you haven't got this life-giving energy. It's been drained from you. You carried something with you. And I feel like you did things in your life. You even had hardships that you went through. So maybe some of you guys, you could tell us stories, you know what I mean? We would be shocked. I think also, I know a lot of the Sagittarius people who come into my channel, especially Sagittarius as well. I feel like you guys, you know a little bit more about life than everybody else, and you know what I mean? You've been carrying a lot, you've been having a lot. Some of the things that you've been through is just absolutely mind-blowing, and if you had to sit down and tell your story, it would be shocking. You guys could write novels, I'm telling you. And a lot of things, a lot of drainages, a lot of problems, more than what the average human being can carry, that you've been carrying it. And that's one of the ways that karma gets broken. Sometimes we just have to carry it, and it reaches a certain stage where it is like the debt is paid off. You're there right now, Saggy. Good grief. Now you must know one thing. When you're getting this reading, you are releasing this karma. It is already being removed off you. It is being removed off you. It has been pulled out of you. You walked through fire, Lord, to bear this burden. And you did it. Where other people wouldn't have carried on walking, you carried on. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You carried on. You moved where other people would not have moved, because you had a job to do that was beyond saving yourself, saving your children, saving your life. It was about the people who stood behind you, pushing you further. And that is the ancestors behind you. I feel like it's almost every male ancestor you have going right back for a very long time. Doesn't matter if you are a male or female. And they are still pushing you here, moving you forward, pushing you into the life that they see you can have, but not only for you, for the generations that are to come. There's a very big change coming in here. For some of you guys, this could be breaking a cycle of abuse that you've been in. And the next generation, even your own children, will not experience this ever again. There'll be empowerment in your life. For some of you guys, this can be financial, like poverty, problems financially, losses of money, and it's never going to be that way again. Please acknowledge this to yourself. You have to acknowledge it to yourself, because if you still feel, this is very important, okay? You have to transform right now. You got your death card. An ending is taking place in your life. And it's not an ending where, oh, I'm going through a divorce, oh, I'm getting fired from my job, oh, I'm relocating to a new country, everything's falling apart. It's an ending inside of you. And you must be aware of this ending, because if you still feel like everything is the same, and you still feel as if you're the same person you were before yesterday, and the same person you were before 4 years ago, and all your history and all the things that have happened to you is still you. You will not transform. You will not go. You yourself will recreate the generational karma when it's already been released. It is very important to let it go. You don't want that memories and feeling of who you were when you were stuck before in the 7 of air to keep you stuck there. It will chain you to the past and you won't be able to break free. So you got to completely let it go. You got to completely understand that it's been pulled out of you already, and you got to push it out completely. And the way you're going to do that is not by holding on to it. So don't hold on to it. Let it go. Let it go. It is up to you to now let it go. It's very detrimental at this point in time that you have to let go of your past completely, and it's like it doesn't exist anymore. Take with you what's beautiful, leave what sucks. You know what I'm saying? Let it go so that you can transform properly. And this is, I feel like I want to read these 4 cards together if I'm moving forward. You got the Justice card coming in here. It's unbelievable reading. Justice means one more time transformation. It's Libra's energy. We've got Scorpio coming in here, Libra, Leo. Okay, Scorpio, Libra. Yeah, Scorpio, Libra, and Leo. There we go. I don't see anything else. With regards to this justice energy, justice literally means karma. It literally means negative karma that you've been carrying. And it's almost like, you know, when you go to court, there's like a panel of review, people who review you. You got the judge, you got the magistrates, you got the lawyers, you got all those people surrounding you. And I feel as if you yourself went through something like that, even if it is legal, you have been through something like that. It could be tied to what you had to let go of as well. But I also feel like you've been reviewed on a spiritual level by your spiritual team. It reminds me like of your spiritual team, and they're watching you having gone through, paid the debt, paid the energy that was not even yours. So you decided to carry somebody else's problem that was in your ancestry on your shoulder to save yourself and those who come after you, and also that person. This is so big, you know, you've done so. Man, congratulations. You're done so. You have released it. Your life is now getting put back into balance with the justice energy. You can now move forward in Dharma. And I see you've done so very, very hard. I almost feel like you've never given up. The 8 of Pentacles comes in here. You never stop pushing. Like I said, I felt like you walked through fire and you kept going. Even when others would have stopped, you got up again and you kept moving. You fell down, you got up. You fell down, you got up. Even if you stayed down a little bit, you got up again. And you did it. You know, so beautiful. Sagittarius always make me emotional. You put the effort, and this, oh my God. I think I also mentioned the 8 of Pentacles. When I was saying the cards that come up, literally all the cards that have come up here is the cards that I mentioned. I said cards that come up with regards to karma is like Wheel of Fortune, the Death card. The only one that didn't come up was the Judgment, Justice, and even 8 of Pentacles. Mind blown. This is definitely it. This is what is going on with you. And we've got you now reborn in the Page of Air. This is a lot of energy. And I feel like energy is coming back to you because I felt like there was a lack of energy there. You're going to be having a lot of energy, a lot of new ideas, a lot of new feelings coming towards you, and you're going to be taking a lot of action towards it. This is absolutely amazing and absolutely mind-blowing. It is fantastic, okay? That's an Afrikaans way of saying fantastic. It's fantastic, okay? So you are going to have to let go of it. The 5 of Cups is the emotional angst, the emotional outfall of all you've been through. It doesn't feel like what you went through in your life was like you were carrying 10 people with you. Doesn't it feel like that? Don't you feel like you were carrying life on your shoulders? Like you were dragging something behind you, as everything you did was such a struggle. It's like you were pulling rocks in a bag behind you. It was not your weight. It was the weight of your generational karma, of other people, what they've been through. And you carried that to help them and to help yourself and to help whoever comes after you. Now is time to let it go, Do not carry it any longer. It's very important. Don't carry the Five of Cups about what has been. Okay, it's very important, because here is your new cycle, right? Here's your gift. Your family, this reading, man, your family and you moving forward, be it your children, your grandchildren, your child, your brother's children, whatever, you know, whoever is related moving forward in your generation, are moving into a time where you guys are going to experience so much. First of all, Ace of Earth, I mean, let's go straight there. Ace of Earth is attached to financial abundance, the beginning of the flow of a lot of money. The Ace of Earth always begins at the beginning of something new that's going to bring you a lot of money. It ends up at the Ten of Pentacles. You've already been working so hard for something like this in your life, and you've never really seen it come in. It's coming. There's your gift. There's your gift. It can also be, for some of you guys, a relationship that is so stable and long-term. I feel like if you do get married, or it is a relationship, especially if you're single, it's you will have a beautiful home in your marriage. I'm saying, you know, because of the Ace of Pentacles coming up. If your generational karma is attached to like relationship or like abusive situations, you're moving to something that's so strong and so stable. Could be an earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn kind of vibe, you know. They're so strong, they're so stable, they're so steady. It's really what you need. But at the end of the day, what you are doing and what you have done, and I know it was very hard, the payoff for you is going to be worth it. You're going to sit one day looking at your family moving forward, and it's the Strength card. You're going to sit and see the next generations to come. Strength like you've never seen before. Sometimes it happens like nobody's been to university, you know, and you become the first person that gets their degree, and then after that everybody just gets their degrees. Your children, your brother's children, your brothers and sisters, even, they're all getting their degrees. It's like that's what generational karma is. And when you look back at your family, everybody's professional, everybody's doing well in life, everybody's educated, and you look at how things used to be. You look back at your great-grandmother, your great-grandfather, they couldn't even barely read and write. They were working in hard labor jobs. Boom, big change. You know what I mean? You open a business and everybody in your family just becomes self-reliant. They benefit from that business. They start working in the business even. And you find that before, your grandfather, your grandmother had to go and clean somebody's house. They had to go and work in the mine. It was terrible. Now you own the mine. You see what I'm saying? So this is a place where you're going to be moving into an unbelievable strength in your life and for those who come after you. This is a stunningly amazing reading. Congratulations for having done this. You did it. It's not you're still doing it. You've done it already. So now let it all go. Understand why it was there. We need to get the fact that we are beyond this body and your name and your job and your friends and what you like and what you don't like, what you look like. You're beyond that. You are something else that's beyond this body, this life that you're seeing. This is just a moment for you. You're eternally immortal, literally. Like I was saying, hedge witches or witches in general, we just get born again. You are like that as well. And this is just one of the moments that you are going into your journey in your development of your soul. This is one moment, and you chose this moment that you're now experiencing to uplift not only yourself but everyone that's ever connected to you in your bloodline, before and still coming. That is unbelievable. You know, your elevation because of this on a spiritual level, you're jumping levels. It's like you're not even here. You're going from beginner to expert, you know what I mean, in one lifetime. And that doesn't happen very often. Usually it takes people a couple of lifetimes to get where you're going to be right now. So congratulations, I'm very, very happy for you. Let's get into the little extra bonus part of the reading. We're going to have some fun again. Let's see what that's all about for you. So welcome into your little bonus part of the reading, Sagittarius. We are going to let you choose one of these stones, and the card that is going to be revealed with this stone is going to be the message that you need to receive today. So the 3 stones that I'm working for is this absolutely beautiful root-rated quartz. It looks like solidified gel, you know. It is bloodstone. It's actually green, but if you have to like scrape it, it will be like red powder that comes out, and a beautiful tiger's eye. Okay, so choose one of these stones, and then I'm going to put some cards on top of them, and I'm going to mix up these stones so they're not going to stay like this. I'm just going to move them around. Okay, and then whichever one that you have chosen, we're going to see which card is that, and that is the message that you need to receive about something that you need to hear right now. There we go. We've got the 3 different cards, okay? And I've mixed up the stones. So your stone can be anywhere. Remember, we have the root-rated quartz, we have the bloodstone, and we have the tiger's eye. So we've got card 1, literally card 2, and card 3. So let's have a look. Where are the cards here? Where's your stone? Let's have a look and see. First one out, it is the tiger's eye, okay? Second one, it is the root-rated quartz. This is your message. Third one, bloodstone. Okay, so let's just grab some cards here as well. Let's do that. Let's have some fun, Sagittarius. Let's grab one from here, one from there. Ooh, and this one. Ooh, that's a big energy. So let's have a look at your quick messages here. With regards to 5 of fire, it's interesting because you've got renewal coming up with 5 of fire. Tiger's eye, a row. So you've got renewal, which is the judgment card. Okay, Archangel Jeremiel. If you've chosen the tiger's eye, you have released a major karmic cycle. This is all the cards that I spoke about when I was talking about the karma. This was the cards that I was looking for. Wow, you've got literally all of the cards now. Review and evaluate. A favorable assessment to all the facts. Time to move in a new direction. So I feel like this is a message for you with regards to the 5 of fire that comes up here. There could be a problem that you've been trying to solve, or a situation you've been trying to deal with. It's been kind of maybe driving you crazy, and you've been trying to solve it, not knowing how to solve it. You're about to solve some little problem that you've been dealing with here, or maybe a little bit of a big problem, or something that's been bothering you. You're solving something here, and it's literally going to be you either walking away from this problem, or you're going to be changing something in your life here so that you can move on and move into a new direction. But whatever is troubling you, you're leaving it behind. Congratulations. So my little root-rated quartz, beautiful crystal. Let's see what's going on with you. We've got Knight of Water, which is Knight of Cups. Emotional, romantic. Ooh, I'm just saying. Enthusiastic and contemplative, falling in love, or a wedding proposal. Okay. The need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. So I feel as if for some of you guys here, especially in this row here, if you're in a relationship already, I feel like you're moving into a very, very good time in your relationship. You got the King of Earth coming on top of it. This could be a representation of a person as well, if male or female. If you are single, you could be meeting somebody who is being represented by the King of Earth or King of Pentacles, male or female energy. That means that this person is very financially stable. They've reached the top of their career, or the top of what they're doing in their life, and they're looking for stability as well. For some of you guys, you might marry this person. If this is a partner that you're already with, I feel like you're moving into a very good time in your connection and your relationship as well. It is a long-term situation. So it doesn't even matter if you've had a bit of problems with your person. I feel like that will pass. You might even get married to them, or if you have a marriage, it will be long-term. There's no breakup in this situation. Now, how interesting is this? Your bloodstone over here comes up with a Chariot card with a Tower card above it, okay? So you got the Chariot, Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. I feel like you're moving away from something here. That something is going to happen with the Tower card. It's either you change something in your life here because you don't like the way you're seeing things, and you decide to change, move, leave something behind, move forward in some kind of way that is like going to radically change your world with the Tower card. It's almost like you see see the facts for what it is. You see the truth of a situation, because the Tower card literally means to come down to earth, or to see the reality of a situation. It's a wake-up call, basically. And it's like, after you get this wake-up call, you decide to move on. Even if something does decide to end, or a situation changes for you, I feel like you're ready to let something go here, and you're just going to move forward in your life. That card is taking you to where you need to be in your life, so keep going in that direction. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for sticking around for your little pick a card reading. I hope you like it. It's a little bonus message for you guys that's separate from the main reading, but I'm sending my absolute love and light to you, as I always do, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye.